digging the records that you play while we get physical. Dancing some salsa, grinding in your living room. I hold no secrets, talking to you like my sensei. And if you want to dance slow, let's put on something sente. Ay, and you know it's the same love. We can do some K-Earth or some K-Love. It makes a difference to me. Like your location, what you wear, what the things that we eat. I'm going down if you're down, come down with me.
Hello, how's everyone doing? Well, my name is Manuel Fuentes. I'm the host of The Flow, of the podcast, here at the Sundial season. And I have a special guest today. He's a musician, rapper. It's Fernando P.
Hey, you really look handsome. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Fernando P. I'm from the Valley. I don't go here, but I go here a lot to work with a lot of people. You can find me anywhere. I work with Vocal Artillery, JD, Open Canvas. I would have I'm making beats. If you want to buy some beats from me, we're gonna have a freestyle later on, and yeah.
That's what's up, dude. All right, man. Well, let's start off. How's everything going, bro? How's your day?
Everything is amazing until I had fast food, and it felt good while I was eating it. I had that new McDonald's barbecue.
Barbecue?
They have like a barbecue thing where they have like 4 to 10 strips, and I got the 10 because I thought they were gonna be little chicken nuggets, and like I ate them, and then I was like, ugh. And then I felt pretty ashamed.
You felt sick or what?
I felt fat and ashamed, and then like I stopped eating it, and then I had some Ben and Jerry's, and I just laid down and fell asleep, and then I woke up and now I'm here.
Dude, how's Ben and Jerry's? I never had that. What is that?
Man, it's amazing.
Am I missing out?
Yeah, you're missing out. So there's like a couple of things that they mix in there. One that's really good that has a bunch of stuff mixed in, like Oreo shavings and chocolate chips and peanut butter and brownies, is the one with Jimmy Fallon's face on it. It's so good. It's so fat, but it's so good.
That's dope, man. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you make it, man.
Hey, no problem.
Let's get this started, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right, so pretty much like, how did you start? Like, what made you get into rap? Like,
man, ever since I was little, my dad was really like introverted. He still is introverted now, but he had some gangster stuff. Like he had. Try to keep it clean. He had
clean is the best, right?
No worry. He had the 3 albums: Ice Cube's Greatest Hits, Get Rich Die Trying by 50 Cent, and Life After Death by Biggie. And those 3 albums were just on repeat. And like when I was listening to all those albums, like I didn't even know what Biggie was saying. I was going back to Tally. I thought you were saying Tally. Like the guy, like there was like this one Elmo's character. This character in Sesame Street, his name was Tally, and he would like mouse in a pogo stick. I was like, I'm going back to Tally. And then I would just kept repeating the stuff. But like when I was 5 or 6, I was like, man, I want the ability to be able to like rap and just make people feel the same way that I feel with my words. And I'm like, man, I really want to do that one day. And I've always had that in my heart, and like ever since I was little, and I got fixated on it, but I just kept everything to myself. And then I remember like starting at middle school to like high school, and then I went to Canoga, TAPS at Canoga. In middle school, I was kind of more introverted. I kind of, I stayed away from other people because I was like, oh man, these people are fake, this and that. So I started to become more introverted into myself. But as I became more introverted into myself, I started writing more and more and more. And my grades went down, but I didn't care. I was like more and more and more. And I still didn't enough to pass. And then when I went to Canoga, I just had a really supportive group of people that were like, yo, you need to do this, Fernando. Even though my stuff wasn't all there, my beats were good, but my flow was better. You're like, yo, keep doing it, this and that. I had a supportive group. So from there, like I started sharing out my beats, and then started, I've made my first sell like later on.
Just mastering your craft, right?
Yeah, mastering my craft, and it helped me get out there. And then like I won like a little talent show. I went to like a little college. People liked it, and then I ended up getting hit on by. I don't know if she was I think she was older than me. I think I was still 17 at the time. I think she was like 19 or something.
Well, you got the older chicks, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah. And then she was like, yeah, like I like the way you're rapping, you're dancing. Like, let me know, I'll be back here. And I didn't even know. I was like, okay, she's probably just a staff informant or whatever. She just probably liked my stuff. And then later on, I was like, dang. Should have got her number.
You dropped the ball on that one, bro.
That's all good though. I ain't tripping. Man, it's dope.
Do you remember like the type of things you used to write before? Is there like a memorable line that you remember or anything? Like, oh man, that's a good one for when.
Oh man,
I'm older.
I'm trying to think. chilling here with all my essays.
Hey.
I'm attracting chicks when I perform in LA.
Hey.
These chicks stay crazy. I'm still 17, but I think she might be 18.
Hey.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's what's up, dude. I was thinking that. All right.
No, I think I had this one song, and it's kind of crazy because a lot of stuff that artists make, that they think it will be so dope, people will put out. A lot of people are just, no, it's too intricate. I don't like it. I just want simple stuff. And then you'll put up stuff that is just like whatever. I put this song like writing in class. It's basically me writing in class. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's dope, this and that." I was like, "No, I'm just being a nerd talking about writing hip hop in class." Like, "No, that's so dope, this and that," and it's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta be simple but complex, you know.
Yeah. It's all music is all subjective. You
complex
can
like the magazine, you know.
Oh,
you got wordplay, bro.
Wordplay.
What were you saying?
Cortez. No, but it's just music is all subjective. You can have like the most mastered, cool chord sounding. Some people will be like, "Oh, that's just
It's like whatever."
It's just elevator music with rap on it. Other times you'll have something like that's distorted, and you have people rap on it, and it might be distorted, it might be unmastered, but people mess with it so much that they're like, you know what, it's distorted, but we don't care. We'll still put it on the radio. So it's all subjective, dude. You never know what's gonna pop. The beats that I made that I didn't like, that are just like, I have people like, "Oh man, how much is this? How much is this? Like, I want to buy it, you know." And then the beats that I made were like, "Yeah, this is dope." They'd be like, "Oh, that's cool." You just never know. Like, it's all subjective, dude.
Dude, so pretty much, how's your style? How would you describe your style? Like, because everyone's different, you know. Like Lil Uzi, like Kid Cudi, Kanye, everyone's like different, you know. What will be your flow? You know, the flow, man.
I forgot. I have to keep it clean.
You gotta be clean, bro. Clean right here.
All right, for sure. Man.
Like,
for the most part, it's chill. Like, a lot of my stuff is like jazz influence, a lot of soul influence. I just like to be introspective a lot of time. I wanna work more on being like having sounds like a perform, not only for parties, but just for people to just turn up in these little events. Because a lot of times these events that I go to that I perform at, they're not necessarily turn up parties, but they're parties where people are being more like they appreciate. I feel like they appreciate like a bang on the table and just me rapping like that.
Into it, I am no hypocrite. It be 90% of it, cause the other path is the fact that I'm beginning it. This life is a damn adult, getting me involved, but it's not my fault. This would be the cause of me not trusting anybody, no. This would be the cause of me not fucking with anybody, I'm crazy. And they be saying the same things. We in anxiety and I'm trying to maintain. And stay saying, but you know it ain't working. And blasting in class and you know it ain't jerking.
Hey. And adding 808 to my sound. I've been doing stuff for like a different BPM, like.
Hey.
But for the most part, it's jazz and soul influence, and I like to have fun. I like to also talk about serious topics, but in a playful way.
So it's like you try to say, let's say it's like a negative, try to convert it to a positive. You know,
I feel like that I wanna translate my personality and going to high school and stuff, like I was like a hybrid. I like the popular kids or whatever, however you want to call them. They were all cool with me, like, "Oh, you're cool, you're dope, you're funny." But my best friends were actually introverted, and some of my best friends actually ended up in like mental hospitals and stuff like that. It's crazy because like people would look at them like, "Oh, this person's weird, this and that." But the way I was just like, and they would talk about negative topics, and I was already like conditioned to that because I was already used to being around people who like been through stuff. So the way I would be is like, I wouldn't necessarily make fun of them, but I would make jokes to stray away from, not from what they're saying or what they've been through, but from their emotion, or like translate it and just be like, "Yo, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be fine." And like and that's what I've been doing. Like a lot of the music that I perform out is more just like, "Hey, everybody, like, let's have fun." But a lot of the music I've been making now is more, it's playful, like in the way I say stuff, but it's serious in the message,
No, yeah. Like I think mental health is like, it's kind of a big thing, like it's really serious. Like a lot of people don't take that into consideration, like they think it's just like a joke, like, "Oh, he has anxiety, let's make fun of this guy," But like it's true, like let's say people have social anxiety. Let's say you go inside like a liquor store and like, "Oh, I'm kind of scared to talk to this guy," Like it's true, like things
I
do
have.
happen. Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't want to talk to anybody. I remember I
Yeah.
was 17 and I was scared to make my own order. I'm like, oh, I don't want. Can you make the order for me, or just it's crazy. I still have it sometimes too.
Yeah,
I'll
but
see a coworker and I'll be parking and I'll be like, I want to wait till that person leaves because I don't want to talk to them. But it's real, you know.
yeah, let's talk about a little bit about your work. Like,
Yeah.
what inspires you to do these type of beats? Because I looked at your SoundCloud and your
Yeah.
Instagram. It's pretty cool, man. Like,
Thanks, man.
yeah, like it's kind of like chill beats, like mellow beats. you
Yeah.
know? Of course, you have some turned up beats.
Yeah.
But like mostly, I hear like chill. Like, what makes you like do those type of beats? Is it just you just think about it, or just like
How
does it go? You know, what's the
It
process?
just brings me back to like when I was a kid. It brings me back and just makes me detached from everything. And it makes me realize just as much as I believe in just being detached and, you know, not being attached to like material things or whatever, at the same time, like sometimes I might get into a car accident like I did like a couple weeks ago and be like, man, like I got to use this money towards this. I got to use this money towards this. I'm ruining everything. And then like the next couple days, I left my my car battery burnt out, and I was like right across the street from my work. I was like, man, oh, it's happening again. But then like when I will go back home and make beats and stuff like that, it just reminds me like everything's gonna be all right.
Mama, dad, don't think I take life serious. Why? Cause I'm doing something what I feel. There's a poet, so I wrote this. I can't help what I feel. Man, I'm just keeping it real. Don't wanna really chill, making a living on my skill. Man, I got that senioritis, that senioritis. Man, I got that senioritis, that senioritis.
And even I didn't mean for it to get this deep. I want to have fun, but
No,
I'm
yeah,
gonna just
dude,
get this
like,
deep.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Get as deep as you want, bro.
Okay,
yeah,
like
to be
even
honest,
if
I'm
like,
open for it. Yeah,
all right, for sure. Like I remember I was 10 and I was drowning, and then like I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. I remember I was 10 and I was drowning, and I started to see a light and gold come towards me. And then my cousin pushed me, like I think he kind of dunked my head because he thought I was kidding.
Yeah.
But I was like this, and like I don't even want to make it's too cringy to like make the certain movements that I was doing when I was drowning. But too cringy, much cringe.
Cringe.
But cringe fest.
Goosebumps. That's kidding.
But no, it's all good. No, I'm cringe. But
nah, bro, I'm more cringy, I think.
bro, you haven't
bro.
seen my old work, dude. It's so yuck. But
Well, it can't be that bad, bro.
Oh man,
I used to make beats in
well,
GarageBand,
no,
bro.
I made like old vlogs, but we're gonna
What? You make vlogs too?
I made vlogs when I was like in middle school and stuff, and it was real cringe. But basically, what I was getting to is yeah. So I saw a light coming towards me, and then I was like, and then I had like certain, and then I had a feeling that I was like about to like reach heaven and stuff before I got pushed back. And I was telling people to help me, but they didn't believe me because they're like, oh, mira boo boo, mira que cute, look at him playing around like he's drowning.
Yeah.
Look around like he's drowning and stuff. It's cute. But then like after I got out of the pool, it's just like, you know what? Even if I were to die, everything will be all right because I'm going to heaven. You know, and I'd have certain things where I would pray for it and I get it.
Yeah.
Or like I would have dreams where I would just see spiritual stuff, and like I know even the worst thing that happened is I die. And even if I do die, I'm still going to heaven, so I don't care. Like, I'm happy regardless. Like, once I come to that, once I just brought back, because there's so much stuff that distracts us, but once I'm brought back to that simple fact or a simple belief that I have, I know everything's going to be all right. And that's kind of parallel. My spirituality is parallel to also me making these chill beats. Like, these both bring me back. And also writing. Because writing, what it does is it kind of lets me analyze certain patterns that I have in my thought, and also how I live my life and how I choose to think about things. It helps me, and those three things help me realize that everything's gonna be all right. Even if I die, even if I go home and die today, I'll be okay because I'm going to heaven, so I don't care.
No, yeah. So you in a way you kind of use music as therapy. Like, it's your therapy, you know. You express all that
therapy, and it also just realigns me in what I have to do, you know.
Be an asshole in any way you are still with that man, so is it too late right now? Cause technically we are up on a date right now. We smile coming close like she went to kiss me, started laughing and she chuckled, but she didn't dismiss me. I'm leaving out some details, but that's alright. Like the oldie said, oh what a night. Now baby, how you doing? Saturday afternoon, we can chill after work and treat like your birthday.
Whenever I don't record, I still have all these bottled up feelings, either bottle up romance that I want to like share with a certain girl, or bottle up anger that I want to let out on somebody or on myself. But once I like write it down and like I realize everything's gonna be all right, you know.
All right, so based on like the songs you've done, like the projects, which
Yeah.
I guess you say which song has been like the most meaningful to you? Like, is there a project that's been the most meaningful?
Man, honestly, I've I've kind of chilled on doing projects. I just been putting out singles sometimes, cause I kind of wanna create, cause I have a decent following, but I want to create more where they're so connected. Like, man, when's your next thing gonna come out?
Yeah.
But my last single that I put out, that really meant something was called I think Songs Like This.
Okay.
And it was inspired by me thinking. It was inspired. I put it out on I think Mother's Day, and my grandma hasn't died yet, but I was just picturing the scenario that she would, because she had cancer and she survived from it. But I was thinking, like, man, if she were to pass away, like what, like I was seeing the regrets that I had, and it was kind of like me talking to myself, but also me talking to other people who like neglect the people they have in life. And you know how when families get really close, people get close, they kind of start to talk smack about each other.
Yeah.
They care
it's
about
that bond.
each other.
You have that bond.
You have that bond, yeah. But also you're just like, oh, you get on my nerves because you're so close to me and I care about you, but you get on my nerves, someone talks smack about you. So that's what I saw happening at a family party, and it was about my grandma. They were talking about my grandma, and I couldn't say anything because, I mean, I don't really chill out with her that much, so I can't, you know.
Yeah.
I can't like, oh no, guys, stop, because she could be a handful with other people, but like I was looking back at it, I'm like, man, she has cancer, like, and she survived it, but I'm like, if she were to die anytime soon, like, I would have like a bunch of regrets if I were talking like that. And so I just try to keep peace, and you know, I and that whole song is just me going through the process, the grieving process, even though it hasn't happened yet. Like, I wish I learned Spanish so I can talk more, strolling with your cane everywhere just to walk more, gazing out your trailer saying que buena vista, and when we hug goodbye you say Dios bendiga, remembering it happening the way that it did. I diagnosed with cancer, now you wearing a wig, she didn't need it though, cause she still look beautiful. Take time to care about your family, because you never know when you're losing, bro. And that right there was just like me reminding myself,
cool,
like, oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
It makes me think of like, man, like anybody can get out. Like my mom could die, my dad could die, my little brothers can die. It just reminds me to appreciate everybody I have in my life, because they can just be taken out anytime, you know.
No, yeah, man. You just gotta live your life, you know. Seize the day. Have you heard of Carpe Diem before?
Carpe Diem, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like it's true, you know. Like it's kind of cliche. People are like, oh yeah, you know, we own life, you know. But little do you know, man. It's like life's short, you know.
Yeah, it is.
But where can we find the single, bro? Like, is it on SoundCloud?
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud. I have a video of me performing it, with the lyrics on bottom, so you can read along with it. It was in Collected Lifestyle on Vocal Artillery's open mic.
Shout out to Collected Lifestyle.
Yeah. But you can find it there. I'm planning to put it on Spotify soon. I contacted the guy who made the beat. That's why I don't like about bothering using other people's beats, because then I have to get permission first and buy it. When I make my own beats, I can do that. But I felt so connected to the beat that I had to record it. So as soon as I get the okay from the guy who made the beat, I'm gonna put it on Spotify and stuff.
That's dope, man. Do you mind like doing a little freestyle for us? You know.
Of course.
We'll give you time to set up. You know, but. We'll be back right now, so we'll give you some time to around the set up, and then we'll be there soon. All right. Gotcha. Ooh. Okay. All right, so we're back here with the Flow podcast. We got Fernando P in the building right here. He's ready to drop a freestyle. You ready? You ready to drop a freestyle? Drop some heat? All right, man. So whenever you're ready, go on your way.
I made these beats.
What's up, Fernando P?
Hey. Hold up, how I do that? Keep it old school, just like some boom bap. I keep it too real, keep it too real. They might call me a douchebag, but I'm not that. I'm making hot tracks. Hold up, you know, bringing the sound of Tupac back, but I ain't him. that ain't sin. I'm saying amen. Every time that I say new bars, they go too hard. Y'all know I give too much heart. I'm singing too much flow and how I'm going down. All the way from Pacoima down to Owens Mouth. We going in and Canoga now. Even Recedo, we can't describe even the beef between us, but it don't matter. No, it don't matter. I've been dating chubby girls, so I've been getting fatter. But I don't really care, that's what I start to say. Hitting on pretty and girls in UCLA, even C-Sun. No, it'd be fun. Yo, Fernando P, know that he be the one. Y'all know y'all don't really know you. Keep it cold like Ice Cube, old school. Y'all know that I hurry up and hurrah. Y'all know I ain't trying to go and hurt ya. Just kinda keep it go and just go wild. Chilling with my own style in sundial. Y'all know that I guess real better. Coming on through, I gotta keep it real censored. Cause even though I be getting too mean, you know I gotta keep this whole rap clean. Cause if I don't, they ain't gonna be inviting me back. And you know I ain't really gonna be liking that. So we go, y'all know when we spitting some more. Shouts out to the homies who started to record. Y'all know I sound crazy, G. Just so that you know I made this beat, but I don't make it cheap. I put time to it. I put all my energy and my grind to it. You like music? Well, I love music. I bounce out and move up to it. You know I gotta go sooner. I see to the future like an entrepreneur. Y'all know I don't really holler. Exchanging my time for my dollar. Hold up, do this carelessly. I'll be doing it just like Gary V. I said hold up, don't want to say much. I wanna
Gary V.
do stuff like Vaynerchuk and Vaynerchuk Studios up in EOSC. You know I be the best MC up in the SFV. Don't test me. You know the way I flow is so. Wait, hold up. I don't even know if it's allowed, but it's okay. Y'all know that I'm too proud. I said hold up. Know that it wasn't a choke. I just didn't want to say something out of note or out of charge or out of regard. Coming through, you know I started to be far. Y'all know that y'all can understand me. Do an old school boom bap from my boy Manny.
Fernando P.
Hey, y'all know I do it naturally. What's my name? That's Fernando P. Y'all know that I've been so wildin'. It's collective lifestyle and I'm styling.
Hey.
Y'all know that it ain't really hurt. Shouts out to CJ for making dope little merch. Y'all know that in busting off, I be keep going till my homie cuts me off. But if not, I'll be going all up in it. I'll be doing this stuff for 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, where I'm vibing it. I just gotta go show my life with it. Y'all know I'm a sick little vato. I might be light skinned, but I'm still Chicano. Y'all know I keep the whole thing liso. I host a whole show like Don Francisco. I got a lease though, you know I be yo. 3/4 of my family is from Jalisco. Y'all know that what I'ma say. One of my grandmas is from Monterey. Y'all can't really beef with me. You can't call ICE cause they came legally. Y'all know you can't beef with me. Shouts out to the homies sitting on the greenery. You know I go farther. Shouts out to my hard-working Mexican father. We going in and we do it again. We in the sundown inside the studio, man. I said, hold up, this is for all my broke homies. We chilling here with the laptop and the Sony. We don't give a what, you know I'm gonna hell care. We gonna use some of that money from my welfare checks. This is what respect, y'all know I be going inside of the set, doing this stuff freestyle that you like, I've been doing freestyles without a mic, I said, hey girl, no one like you used to do this stuff in high school. I stay so great up in the 818. Y'all know you like really that crazy bass. I made that go in that 808. Y'all know, can't call on me brother. I sample the sound off from Mario Brothers. I hope they don't sue me. I hope they don't outuse me. Anyways, I gotta go like it do it usually. Hold up, y'all know that I'm a passive man. I said hold up, you know that I'm romantic man. I said hold up, don't let that girl pass yo. I gotta keep her going regardless of the channel. Y'all know that spit and go. Change this whole video. Y'all know that I'm spitting flows. Y'all know that I really got to go in this stuff. Y'all know can't really understand me. Shouts out to the pack, cost flow from Manny. You know I keep on going so hard. You know I just got my own car. Y'all know I'm a freestyling poet. I got it for cheap cause my cousin chose to be homeless, but that's okay. You know I'm still fuego. He's chilling and living in a van in San Diego, and he be living good. He be stay on this turf. He just win a competition for what he likes to do, surf. Yeah, and I be going too hard, going throughout, making 2 more bars. I know they wanna hear some more of me. Shouts out to the pretty girls in sororities, or they dorms now. I spit it more now. Hit me up if you want me to perform now. I said, hold up, my freestyles take you to heaven. Follow me at Fernando P 1997. I said, hold up. No, you should add that. Hit me up on Instagram or send me stuff on Snapchat. Just kidding. I don't want to sound too dirty. Just kidding. You know that I get too nerdy in the spot. No one sounded hot. Every time I go on the mic, I sound awesome. Y'all know what I be bang. Shouts out to Manny and CJ. This is where we start to really be man. Pretty girls all in their PJs. Y'all know I spit this off the top. I don't want to take too much of your time, so let me stop.
Fernando P. That was dope, my friend. That was dope, man. Man, where can they find you, man? Where can they find you? Tell me,
you guys can find me. I gotta keep it clean. I forgot. I was gonna say some, you know. But you guys can find me.
It's like Waldo. Where can we find you, bro?
You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, Tumblr, at Fernando P 1997. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see cute pics of me. Follow me on Snapchat if follow me on follow me on Tumblr if
write essays, right? Writing essays, theories, right? Thesis statements, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. Follow me on Snapchat if you want to see some thesis. Follow me and check out my YouTube channel, Fernando PEY. Man, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much. And hey, shouts out to anybody. I'm down to perform anywhere, even if you're not watching it from here. Even if you're watching it from some other dorm. I do quinceañeras if you want me to come through. I do DJs and stuff like that. So if you need any help with that, or you just want to check me out, you think I'm cool, you think I'm cute, just follow me on Snapchat or anything like that.
Brown P, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you for coming. This is the Flow Podcast. Thanks you for Fernando P for coming.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys next time.
Yeah.